the role of AI, it still terrifies me. I still focus more on the bad of it. That's great English. And I know that it's good for
That's how we know you're not AI.
Yeah,
Human
but
frailties.
there are AI podcasts, there are AI songs, there are AI, and I go, oh God, are we done? What are we doing?
I mean, I think it's I think there are lots of things where pretty much everyone can agree it's fantastically good technology. There's also the more dangerous end of it. Whereas, to give you one little example of this, I was making a podcast about the National Party in the 1990s. I said, provide me 8 examples of terms that were used in New Zealand politics in the 1890s to describe things or whatever. And it gave me some, and half of them, like, oh, let's recognise that. And some of them, like, Jim Bolger term was lock horns. Locking horns was a thing he loved to talk about. And I went, oh, that's interesting. Tell me more about this. Told me about how the cabinet table, he liked people to lock horns. That was a phrase that was famous for him. It's not true. And then, as you know, have you done this, where you basically interrogate them and go, tell me where you found that? And then goes, oh, well, I haven't found any specific reference, but and you go, did you make that up? And it goes, yes, I did. I might have made that up. So I made that up. And that in itself is not damaging. No one cares whether or not Lockhorns, but there are much more pernicious versions of that. It's part of this post-truth thing. It gives people deniability for basically anything, you know, like politicians already have routinely started saying that's AI when they're caught doing something that is unacceptable. There's obviously a huge impact on jobs. In terms of the media, when you look at, so far at least, some of the examples of AI-generated material, I think mostly it creates pretty milquetoast, mediocre, bland, because it's repeating all of that. So my hope is that things that are a bit more interesting and a bit more spontaneous and a bit more human in their nature will actually be even more noticeable among that slop. I mean, that might be naively optimistic of me, but I'm going to cling to it for the time being.